Hello, everybody. Jeremy Treatman here along with my tall friend Rick Mahorn, Camden Roman Catholic. You can't ask for anything more in a high school setup.
Oh, it's exciting. I mean, you have two of the guys that are the National Players of the Year candidates this year. It's just a great time to see basketball.
It's just the second time Roman Catholic and Camden have ever met, and the first time here in the Delaware Valley. Eddie and DaJuan, Camden and Roman Catholic, coming up next. So who really is the #1 player in the country, Eddie or DaJuan? I guess there's only one way to find out. Interboro takes its 26-game winning streak and top 10 ranking into tonight's game against Del Val rival Penwood, who's 6-1. Now let's meet our big game classroom stars. From Penwood, senior lineman Robert Thompson has a 3.8 GPA, and from Interboro, senior running back Matt Costa has a 4.0 GPA. Interboro running back Gary Sheffield needs 102 yards to reach 1,000 for the season, while Penwood relies heavily tonight on Michael Billups. At 6'6", 295 pounds, Charles Kennedy knows football is a big part of his future. However, if it doesn't work out, he already has visions of becoming a chef. So over at the Bachpin restaurant, he's practicing his culinary skills every day.
Check out this year's Scholastic Play-by-Play Network.
Football on the radio, including 10 Strathaven games. Football rules! Football rules! Football.
You guys don't get it. It's a basketball network.
It's a football network! It's a basketball network! Football network! Basketball network! Football! Basketball!
Relax, guys. Hi, I'm Jeremy Treatman, president of the Scholastic Play-by-Play Network. This year we'll be airing 75 of the top high school football and basketball games in the Delaware Valley on the radio, including all the top teams and top players.
There goes Kevin Jones again. He lowers the boom on two players. Griffin, slam dunk, that will clinch it. Dustin Pisciotti and Central Bucks West, state champions again. DaJuan ahead of the pack, left-handed flush for Wagner.
Football! Basketball!
We want girls basketball. You're going to do girls basketball, right?
For sponsorship opportunities or to get your school on the air, call 610-526-1637.
Talk about the NBA draft, getting picked number 13. What was your reaction when David Stern said your name?
Well, I had no idea. I didn't think I was going to go 13th. And when he called my name, I was just like, and I'm looking around trying to think of any other Kobe Bryants in the draft.
Keep in mind, DaJuan just 16 years old. Averaged 35 points a game last year. First team All-South Jersey as a freshman and sophomore. Huggins just checking the entry to Griffin. Slam dunk! What do you have to say about that, Mr.
I mean, the young fella's going to he's putting a stamp on it right now that, hey, this is how it's going to be in the inside.
There goes DaJuan. Huggins for Roman. Fast break the other way, looking for Wild. Overthrow. Keep in mind, Roman ranked 9th in the country by USA Today prior to their slam dunk of the beach competition. And Camden not really ranked yet because Barkley and Wagner really haven't played yet. Barkley just one game. Griffin and Barkley on the wing. That was Anthony Miller, and he got clobbered. Looks like he'll go to the line. They're switching it up zone, man-to-man, trying to do some pressure, and I know that was a big part of the scouting report, try to disrupt the guards of Roman.
You have to, because now when you open the court like that, when someone cuts the middle, all it's going to do is create a little bit of activity for a foul.
Anthony Miller going to the line for a couple. He's a role player for Roman. He started most of their games this year. Alternates with Huggins. Misses the first one. Wild's got 5 big points. Here's Dave Levitier, number 55, Roman. 6'6", 230 pounds, and he doesn't start. And Rick, they got a big boy, 6'10", 270, Marcus Gant. He's from Woodrow Wilson, right outside Camden. He hasn't even got in the game yet.
Hey, that might be me out there on that court there, Jeremy.
Miller's got 1 of 2, 18-7, Roman by 11. Brown working with Wagner in the backcourt. DaJuan wants the ball. Watch him go. Great pass. Pulliam. Follow for Arthur Barkley, and Arthur needs that. He's considered the best offensive rebounder in the area, Rick.
I'm DaJuan Wagner. Let's get it on.
So this is it. This is your old place, huh?
Yeah, that's where it all started. That when I was like 5, my mom started letting me come across the street. This is where I used to come at.
How old were the kids you went against? They were like twice your age, right?
Yeah, everybody was like 10, 12, I probably 5. It was older men, too, when I was starting to get older. They was picking me up.
And were you dunking on people when you were 5?
Nah.
No dance then?
Nah.
So this is the old house, huh?
Yeah, that's where it all started at. I used to have, there used to be an old window right there. That's where we had crates that we played whole court.
Watch him, his uncles, his grandma, or me whenever I was home. Had to just be out here and watch him because he ain't never want to come in. He want to stay out here all night, just play on the crates. He grew up watching me from the Louisville days, even when he was a baby. And even when I was with the LA Lakers, you know, he went to every level with me. Even overseas, he came over there. So, you know, he just pretty much was born with it, just around basketball.
Your dad, Wagner, is retired from basketball, so he says, and he's back with you every day. I know it's a big thrill in your life.
Yeah, it's good, because I don't have to wait every Sunday for him to call. I just talk to him every day now. I would just ask him the questions I need to ask.
I think these are the two most important years of his career right now. It's how far he's going to go these next 2 years is what decision's going to be made after high school. So I want to be here and try to help him as much as possible and give him a little knowledge of the game, you know, because he has the talent. I think once he get all the knowledge of it, he's going to be okay.
Now, he's a young man who, on the court, becomes very excited, but off the court, he's very quiet. I mean, I equate him somewhat to a quiet storm. When you rub him the wrong way, then he'll explode, and he shows you something different each and every day.
All right, what do you got for me, Wad? You can take me to the rack. Basket's over here, pal. All right, I want you to keep in mind, this kid's half my age.
I ain't even got to lace my sneaks up and be on my level.
I told everybody back at home I won't let you dunk on me.
Playing one-on-one against Juan, now I know how all of South Jersey feels. By the way, just this week, Hoops TV ranked DaJuan the #1 high school player in the country. And remember, he'll be back next year. For the High School Sports Show, I'm Jeremy Treatman. An offense that has averaged 46 points a game has helped carry Downingtown into the state semifinal, but it will probably be the play of their defense that will determine if they make it to Altoona. This year, both teams have state title aspirations again, as this highly contested Del Val League rivalry continues this afternoon. Westchester Henderson and Westchester East enter this Chestnut League battle on hot streaks. Henderson has won 4 in a row, led by running back Brandon Montgomery, while East has won their last 3, led by their running back Dwayne Molina. So when it came time to making his college decision, Greer had a vision in mind from here where he wanted to go for the next 4 years. Literally, just 2.5 blocks away from engineering and science is Temple University. Hatboro Horsham and Upper Merion are in for a real battle tonight. They're not just playing against each other, they're playing against the elements. This is some of the worst weather they've seen all year, and they're going to need to both play well in these awful game conditions.
Zender at the top, pulls up for 3 over Clement. It's short. Kristen with another rebound. She's going to run for O'Hara. She's got Juline with her. She's got Cavanaugh. Spin move in the lane. Throws up the shot up for good. What a play for Kristen Clement. Ball goes back inside Zender. Another scoop shot inside. She's got it. Clement on the steal against Zender. 1-on-1 up and good for the layup left side. Hartman, great entry pass. Phillips inside. Slam. Dunk. Englesby, great pass inside to Phillips. Slam up and good. He's fouled. Off the front rim. No. They go the other way. Del Bronco swatted away by Phillips.
Jacoby, last year at this time, you're getting ready to enter your senior year of high school. Now, your first year in the NBA.
Yeah, now last year I was, on top of the hill. I was the old guy, the veteran. Now I'm a rookie starting all over again. But, it feels good. I'm happy to be where I'm at right now.
Tell me about the NBA draft, getting picked number 13. What was your reaction when David Stern said your name?
Well, I had no idea. I didn't think I was going to go 13th. When he called my name, I was just like, and I'm looking around trying to think if there are any other Kobe Bryants in the draft.
Well, back on October 15th, Division I colleges all across America, including Delaware and Del State, began basketball practice in pursuit of one moment to win a national championship. For 2 teams, Arizona and Kentucky, that dream could be reality late tonight. Bryant delivered as always with a startling 39-point performance. But down the stretch, Congrazio injured his ankle, and turnovers helped Chester tie the game. Thus, it came down to this: John Linehan versus Emory Dabney, and Dabney won, sending this state semifinal game into overtime, tied at 53. In the extra period, Bryant got the joint buzzing, zipping through Chester's defense for a monster jam that would put the Aces in the state championship game for the first time in 53 years. President Pat Croce. Pat, I would ask you how you feel, but I already know the answer to that. But tell me a little bit about all the new personnel, the new people, the new attitude, everything about the Sixers.
Well, obviously, you know, Jeremy, that's the magic word, new.
Inquirer High School Sports Show reporter Jeremy Treatman has the story.
When you think about Simon Gratz, you think about basketball. But Hoops Talk is on hold. It's cross-country season.
We have a nationally ranked basketball team here at Gratz and have for many years, and this is one way that they have become nationally ranked, and that's to stay in shape.
Conditioning-wise, it's been good. But every time we're in the fourth quarter, the team asks us how we keep going. That's because of cross-country, and it works.
Can you describe where they run here in the city?
Well, sometimes it's a problem. I mean, because most of the time we run the city streets.
The people get to know us because we're forever running by their doors and they're waving at us. Little kids see us coming through the neighborhoods. It kind of makes them want to come to Gratz.
Sometimes what I do is I take them and I put them in the van and I drop them off and I tell them I'll meet them back at Gratz. We've never lost anybody yet.
That was my next question. What is the danger factor? Do you worry about that?
Yeah, sometimes. I try to keep telling them not to challenge the cars.
We never challenge the cars. That'd be crazy if you challenge the cars.
At the dog pound. At the dog pound. At the dog pound.
Coach, I want to ask you about the rule about making these kids run.
I don't think they have too much of a problem with it because we've had some pretty big-time guys that have been out here and they run without griping. Rasheed Wallace, Aaron McKee, Harry Moore.
Is there one course they find more enjoyable than another?
Yeah, the short course.
Coatesville and their top player, Asia Anderson, are in for their biggest test of the year tonight. They're facing Cardinal O'Hara, which features the return of one of the nation's best players in sophomore point guard Clement. Before Garchinsky came to Archbishop Carroll 4 years ago, this number 71 had not been worn since current Philadelphia Eagles defensive lineman Bert Grossman had the number 10 years ago. In just a year and a half of playing high school ball, Ace Clement has already drawn great attention to herself and her sport. And in the 2.5 years left, there's no limit on what she may accomplish in the spotlight. Reporting for the Inquirer High School Sports Show, I'm Jeremy Treatman. This is the first ever PIAA postseason appearance for Wissahickon. Unfortunately for the Trojans, they're going up against CB West, the Inquirer's top-ranked area team, in tonight's District 1 Quad A semifinal.
Inquirer High School Sports Show reporter Jeremy Treatman has the story.
When you think about Simon Gratz, you think about basketball. But Hoops Talk is on hold. It's cross-country season. He is the king of Lower Merion High School, and right now the hardwood is his domain. He rules over the Central League with his magical moves and uncontested power and authority. Kobe Bryant has carried the Aces to their first league championship in 17 years. Kobe Bryant has a maturity not seen in most 16-year-old superstars. He credits that to the strength of his family, especially his relationship with his father, former LaSalle and 76ers star Joe Bryant. Joe Jellybean Bryant, a popular hometown hero, was a two-time All-Big Five performer who played professionally in both the NBA and Italy for 17 seasons.
Every time I saw my father step on the court, I got happy. I got chills because everybody's going crazy cheering for him. And that's how I felt about my father. And I think that I was maybe a little too young to realize how everybody looked up to my father then. As I look back now, it's like a great thrill.
The
thrill of being Joe Bryant's son is now reversed. It's Joe Bryant who is thrilled about being Kobe's father and biggest fan.
You know, he's getting his own identity as a person, and now people come up to me, hey, that's Kobe's dad. And I'm like saying, hey.
I go to the Sixers game, people say, your father was such a great basketball player and this and that, and then he's the first Magic Johnson, but he was even a better person. You know, that's the thing that strikes me, you know, and that shows me that not only do you have to be a good basketball player, but you also have to mature as a person.
I told him when he first started playing is that, you know, your family's going to love you no matter whether you score 40 or score 0. No matter whether you win or lose, we're still going to love you. So I think that took some of the pressure off me. Also, it's important that he be a good person. Don't let basketball go to his head. It's important that he use basketball. Don't let basketball use him. I think by living over in Europe, I think it really helped us. We as a family and as human beings, we don't see color, we don't see religion. You know, all we see is human beings.
By living together in Italy, an already tight Bryant family grew even closer. Kobe and his two older sisters still speak Italian fluently.
Fare tutto possibile perché è una cosa che devo aspettare, è una cosa che devo avere a mia famiglia.
But the language Kobe speaks best is basketball, and right now nobody is speaking better. Realizing his potential, Kobe is eager to follow his father's footsteps and live out his dream.
Me seeing him handle all the pressure that he had to go through, plus me trying to idolize him. I think that brought us closer together, me watching him play, you know, watching him smile and having fun out there on the court. I think that brought everybody closer together, and particularly me and him, because we both played basketball and he's played in the NBA, and that's something that I want to achieve. And that's brought us a lot closer together.
Nearly every big-name school in the country is recruiting Kobe Bryant for his basketball talents. But the people who know him best love him because, above all, he's a caring person. Like father, like son. Reporting for the Inquirer High School Sports Show, I'm Jeremy Treatman.
If you are a girls basketball fan in this area, then there's no doubt you have heard of Ace, Cardinal O'Hara's Kristen Clement. Cardinal O'Hara desperately gets a basket here, and here goes Ace. Once again, drives right through the defense. Now they swing to Clement. She goes foul line, jump shot there, up and good. She driving the left side, goes against the back. Oh, great, no look past the batch.
Midway she passes unbelievable.
You're unbelievable. She's on the left side, driving against O'Malley. Here she goes, inside, leaping leaner, up the backboard, up and good for Ace.
There's no question that since her arrival at Cardinal O'Hara, Clement has heightened the awareness of girls basketball in this area. Incredibly, basketball was not her first love.
Kristen Clement first excelled at soccer, playing on a regional 13-year-old team when she was only 10.
When I first started playing basketball, I guess I picked up on it pretty quick. And that shocked my mom, actually, and me. I really never knew I could play basketball. I mean, when I first went to camp, I was scared.
But right away, Clement showed she was special on the court. As a 13-year-old, Ace led her AAU team, the Philadelphia Bells, to a national championship. And last year, as a freshman, her 31 points in the Catholic League semifinals carried O'Hara into the championship game. Her left-handed drives, no-look passes, and uncanny ability to make big plays are the reason scouts rate her as the #1 sophomore in the nation.
I like to create offensively. I try and get the ball to my players, my post players, or if I have the shot, I'll take it.
I know that she has natural ability, but what's more important is that she's having fun and loving what she's doing. I do know that she'd like very much to play in the Olympics and play professional ball. And I know that she'll be able to do that. She will do all of those things because she has this ability to make things happen.
When I get older, maybe I'll play overseas a couple years, or then when I come back, I'll probably go and get into coaching, you know, and helping younger kids, because when I needed help, you know, there was old people to help me, and that's what I would like to do, is help younger kids when I get older.
In just a year and a half of playing high school ball, Ace Clement has already drawn great attention to herself and her sport. And in the 2.5 years left, there's no limit on what she may accomplish in the spotlight. Reporting for the Inquirer High School Sports Show, I'm Jeremy Treatman.